What's up, guys? Welch's here from Half Coffee the Geek. Just wanted to do a quick little video here on this GeForce GTX 1080 Ti Poseidon from ASUS. This is a pretty rare card to find right now. There were a very limited amount of them released in the United States so far, and we're still waiting on resupplies on Newegg and other vendors. But this is a GTX 1080 that can run air or water cooled, depending, or both, which is actually pretty nuts. Now, the reason I wanted to make this video real quick, even though it's running in the spare system and not in the official system that it's going to be running in, is because we're waiting for a few more components to fully finish that out. But mainly we wanted to see that this card still was actually working as intended. What I figured out, though, is that this card's actually running better than intended. So let me load up the product page. I don't actually use Bing. The system's just getting tested, just getting set up, really. So ignore the Edge and the Bing. This is not common. All right, so here it is, out of stock on Newegg. If you look here, the OC mode boost clock is marketed at 1733 megahertz, which I thought was kind of low, because if you look at other GTX 1080 Ti's, the numbers are a bit more impressive. So like the Zotac one boosts just a bit higher, 1759 megahertz. I believe the Strix one, the CVGA one, I believe as well. Specs, come on, website. Okay, this one's lower, actually. But regardless, for the most expensive 1080 Ti in the lot, I expected this number to be quite a bit higher, this boost clock number at 1733, since there's cheaper ones on air that can achieve a higher score. Now, I figured they did this for safety because it runs on air or water, so on water it might boost higher. But what I found was that while benching this card on air, ignore that, I actually achieved a score of 2012 megahertz and a maximum temperature of 65 degrees Celsius. And that's only on air. That was at 100% load running 3D Mark when that happened. So what I'm really baffled by is why they're specifying this number is so low when really the card can achieve a lot more. Maybe we got lucky. But then we're still running it on air, only air. It's 300 megahertz, basically more than what they advertise. So I thought that was very interesting. So if you're interested in a GTX 1080 Ti Poseidon edition, and you're looking at that number a little confused, thinking that's kind of low, well, it is. As far as I can tell, this card goes a lot harder than what they advertise it as, even on air. So yeah, I just thought that was super interesting and had to get out there, since there's really not a whole lot of information on this card yet. We'll have more once the official system is all said and done. We had just put it together and tested the riser cable that comes with the Thermaltake P3 case, which ended up not working and causing a lot of stability issues. If you look, if you have this case or don't, just look up P3 riser issues. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a huge problem. So yeah, until we figure out a good replacement for that riser, that Poseidon's going to sit on air in this system until we've got a better home for it here. So yeah, exciting times here at the lab.